Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first recording of our week 3 lectures. This recording is about class business and your assignments for this week. Why don't you pause the recording and go ahead and grab your lecture quizzes, because I am going to give you an answer right off the bat. So go ahead and pause and then come back. All right, so we are in week 3 now. This is an 8-week long class, so we are approaching midterms. The modules for weeks 3 and 4 are now open, and so that's the whole first half of the class is now open. I just want to remind you that the midterm exam is next week. It opens on Thursday, April 19th at 12 noon and closes on Saturday, April 21st at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So that gives you a little more than 48 hours. It gives you about 60 hours to complete it. Once you enter the exam, you can choose any time that you want to start the exam, and I'll talk about this again next week. But you'll have you can choose any time in there during that period to start the exam, but once you start it, you have to complete it all in one sitting. So you will have 60 minutes to complete the exam, but there's no ins and outs. You must complete it all in those 60 minutes. Also, you can't leave that page, so you need to stay on the quiz page, or Canvas will submit your exam for you early. Okay, so that's the answer for your lecture quiz question 1. The answer is the second one, that it opens on Thursday, April 19th, and it closes on Saturday, April 21st. I put my email address on here to ask you to email me with any questions that you want. You can also email me through Canvas. Email me with any questions or anything that you want to talk to me about. You can, if you have something you want to talk about that's longer, you can go ahead and email me to set up a time for us to talk by phone, or even possibly to meet on Canvas or on campus. Okay, so let's see. We have a few assignments this week, pretty much the same as we've been having the whole time. Again, modules 3 and 4 are now open. Module 3 is due this week. You have your lecture quiz, which is due on Saturday, again at 11:59 p.m., not 1:59. I keep using the same slide. Your response journal is due on Saturday at 11:59 p.m. And then your discussion board, as you will remember, has 2 due dates. Part 1 is due on Thursday at 11:59 p.m. That's where you write your main post. And then part 2 is due on Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Remember, Canvas does not alert you to part 1's due date on Thursday, so you have to make that date, because I won't accept it. I won't give you points for it if you post it after Thursday. I won't give you points for your main post. You can still go in and do your peer responses, which I will give you credit for. But if you post your main post after Thursday, you will not receive points for that post. Please follow the instructions. While I will say 90% of you followed the instructions just perfectly last week, there is still 10% who didn't read them all the way through. If you are unsure about the instructions, or you need assistance with some of the words in the instructions, or in the order things come in, don't hesitate to email me. I am here to help. So go ahead and email me. You can do it through Canvas. Okay, that's it for our first recording. I'm going to stop now and then we will meet again on the second recording.